Children, in today's module, we will learn about adjectives. An adjective is a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. Adjectives can be colors or numbers. Some adjectives describe the size or shape of a thing, and they are also called describing words. We can say adjectives are describing words. They tell us what kind of, how many, how much, what color, etc. persons, places, animals, and things are. Examples: Aarti has a jolly nature. In this sentence, the word jolly is describing Aarti. What kind of nature Aarti has? Jolly nature. So, the word jolly is an adjective here. In second sentence, give me some food. How much food? Some food. Here the word some is an example of adjective. Now, I have 2 pens. How many pens? 2 pens. 2 is an adjective. This pen writes well. Which one? This one. This. The word this is an example of adjective. Next is whose purse is that? Here the word whose, adjective, is used for asking question. And next is this is my bag. My, the word my is an adjective that is showing possession. Adjectives are of many kinds, so let's learn their kinds one by one. The first one is adjectives of quality. An adjective of quality tells us what kind of a person or thing is. It answers the question what kind of. Examples are the old man was driving a red car. Here the words old and red are examples of adjective of quality. They are telling us something about the noun man or car. In second example, she has a sweet voice. What kind of voice she has? Sweet voice. Sweet is adjective here. And in number 3, Shivaji was a brave and fearless ruler. Brave and fearless are the adjectives used for the noun Shivaji. These adjectives are telling us something about Shivaji, or we can say they are describing Shivaji. So these are examples of adjective of quality. Next is adjectives of quantity. An adjective of quantity tells us how much of a thing is meant, or we can say it answers the question how much. Now look at this example. There is some water in the jug. How much water is there in the jug? Some. The word some is an adjective of quantity. Give me a little sugar. A little. How much sugar? A little sugar. A little is an example of adjective of quantity. Number 3, adjectives of numbers. An adjective of number tells us how many persons or things are meant. It answers the question how many. First example, he ate 6 mangoes. How many mangoes did he eat? 6. The word 6 is an example of adjective of number. There are 7 days in a week. How many days are there in a week? 7. 7. The word 7 is an example of adjective of number here. Next is demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjectives point out to the exact person, place, or thing. It answers the question, which one? The examples are, this book is mine. Which book? This book. This is an example of demonstrative adjective. That house is yours. Which house? That house. That is an example of demonstrative adjective. Those bags are costly. Which bags are costly? Those bags. Those, the word those is an example of demonstrative adjective. Or we can say this, that, these, those are example of demonstrative adjective. Next is interrogative adjectives. An adjective which, when used with the noun, asks a question is called an interrogative adjective. It helps to ask questions. Now look at this example. Whose book is this? Whose. Adjective whose. The word whose is used as an interrogative adjective to ask question. In the same way, which school is famous in your locality? The word which is used as an adjective to ask question. It is helping to ask question, so it is an example of interrogative adjective. Next is possessive adjectives. An adjective that shows possession or belonging is called possessive adjective. It answers the question whose. This is my pencil. Whose pencil? My pencil. The word my is an example of possessive adjective. That is your bag. Whose bag? Your bag. The word your is an example of possessive adjective. Possessive adjectives are my, his, her, our, their, your, its. My bag, your duty, her mother. Possessive adjectives are always followed by a noun. So all these are examples of adjectives or different kinds of adjectives. Children, I hope you must have understood the concept of adjectives. Thank you.